Have you ever felt that inexplicable anxiety when something seems out of place, but you can't identify exactly what? That feeling that there's something unresolved, a gap between you and someone important that keeps growing? Perhaps you've wondered why everything seems confusing, why certain words are left unsaid, and why the emotional distance continues to increase, even when the desire for closeness is so strong. The pain of not knowing, of feeling that something is being hidden from you, can be devastating. Maybe you've tried to understand the signs, the unreciprocated gestures, or that silence that's so heavy, filled the spaces that should be for dialogue and clarity. The constant doubt, the fear of missing something essential. It wears you down, doesn't it? The more you try to understand, the more lost you seem to become. But the angels are here to guide you, and that's why you need to hear what's coming. Because this pain, this uncertainty, this relentless search for answers is about to find a way. Today, you will find the peace you've been seeking, and the clarity you've always wanted may finally be within your reach. This confusion has an origin, and today, the angels will illuminate your path with the truth. The message that is coming will stir your emotions, because it touches the deepest feelings of this person. Have you noticed that there is something more in this connection, something that goes beyond the surface? But what you didn't know is that this person has been internally struggling with their own feelings, trying to deal with a whirlwind of emotions that took them by surprise. And here's the most important point. This truth is not just about what that person feels, but about the barriers they have raised to protect their own heart. Often, people build walls around themselves to avoid vulnerability, and that's exactly what happened. That person created an emotional wall, trying to control what they were feeling, afraid of fully surrendering to what the heart already knows to be true. But now, the angels show that these walls are starting to crumble. It is as if the energy between you is becoming too strong to be ignored, and it is forcing that person to face their own feelings. There is an awakening happening, and the internal resistance is starting to fade away. All this time, you have probably felt that something was off. Small signs, confusing gestures, words that seemed to have a hidden meaning. These signs were not just in your imagination, they were a reflection of an internal battle that this person had been fighting. And this battle is nearing its end. The truth is about to come to light, and when it does, you will understand that all you have gone through, every moment of doubt or uncertainty, had a much greater purpose than you imagined. The angels want you to emotionally prepare for what is to come, because this revelation will be like opening a door to a new chapter. Something that seemed to be hidden in the shadows will finally be brought to light. This person is ready to show what they truly feel, even if it means stripping away all the emotional armor they have built over time. But why is this happening now? Why is the truth being revealed at this specific moment? The angels explain that there is a divine energy at play, something that is aligning the circumstances of both lives so that this truth comes to light. The resistance of this person, which was once so strong, is dissolving because the universe is creating the perfect conditions for both to face this truth clearly. You may even wonder if this revelation will bring more pain than joy. After all, the truth is not always easy to hear. But the angels assure that no matter how difficult it may be initially, this truth will be liberating. It will dissipate the clouds of confusion that have lingered over this relationship and pave the way for a much more authentic and profound connection. The moment to reveal repressed feelings is near, and this is something this person can no longer avoid. They tried to escape, tried to ignore what they felt, but the angels show that the love they hold for you is much stronger than any barrier they have erected. This love is overflowing, and the time has come to face it head-on. Get ready for an avalanche of emotions. What is coming will challenge all your expectations, and this person will reveal something that goes far beyond any words you have heard before. It is a feeling that has been growing gradually, a love that, no matter how much they tried to control, ended up being impossible to hide. This revelation is not just a change in your relationship, it is a spiritual change as well. The angels say that this connection was meant to happen, and everything that has been experienced so far was necessary for this truth to be revealed at the right moment. Nothing that has happened between you two was by chance. Every obstacle, every moment of doubt, every small gesture that seemed confusing, everything was part of a greater plan, and now you are about to see the complete picture. The truth is not just about what this person feels, but also about what you two are destined to experience together. It is a journey of growth, healing, and discovery that is just beginning. The angels ask you to keep your heart open because what is coming will require courage. This is not just a revelation of feelings. It is an opportunity to build something new, something much stronger than anything you have ever experienced. But for that, you need to be willing to listen and understand, without judgment, what this person has to say. Are you ready to discover the truth? The universe is preparing everything for this revelation to happen in the most powerful way possible. And when it happens, the love that exists between you will be tested in a way you never imagined. What is coming is not just a conversation, it is a life-changing moment. The angels are with you every step of this journey, guiding and protecting, so that when the truth is finally revealed, you are ready to receive it with an open heart and a soul ready for what comes next. The angels are whispering something important at this moment. They want you to know that this special person, who has occupied your mind and heart so much, is about to make a decision that will completely change the course of this relationship. For a long time, she has struggled internally with her feelings, trying to hide them from herself and from you. But this internal struggle is coming to an end. What you didn't know is that, from the beginning, this person felt something so strong, something so intense, that it scared them. Perhaps they have distanced themselves at times, acted indifferently, or even remained silent when they needed to speak the most. But all of this was a desperate attempt to protect themselves, to avoid facing what their heart had known for a long time. They felt vulnerable and therefore built barriers. But now, these barriers are crumbling. The angels reveal that this person is in a moment of clarity like never before. It's as if the weight they had been carrying is being lifted off their shoulders, allowing them to see clearly what has always been there, you. The truth is they are realizing that they can no longer run away, that they can no longer ignore the deep feelings they have for you. And this is the moment of revelation. But before this revelation takes place, the angels want you to understand something important. This person needed this time to grow, to deal with their own fears and insecurities. It wasn't easy for them to confront their demons, but every step they took, every silence that settled in, was a way to mature internally. Now they are preparing to open up, to finally show who they really are, without masks, without barriers. You might be wondering, why now? Why did this person take so long to recognize their feelings? The angels explain that each soul has its own time for learning and growth. This person needed to go through this process to be ready for the truth that is about to be revealed. The moment has come because the universe has prepared the perfect stage for both of you to face what is to come in a sincere and true way. Get ready, because what comes next will be a decisive moment. What this person has to reveal can surprise you, it may even leave you speechless. But the angels guarantee that this revelation will be liberating, both for her and for you. This truth that is about to be told will allow both of you to start a new chapter, a chapter based on transparency and authenticity. This person, no matter how much she tried to resist what she felt, is now ready to admit to herself and to you what her heart has been holding on to. The angels show that the love she feels for you is deep, genuine, and transformative. And that is what she is about to confess. All the fears she had, all the doubts that tormented her, are now being dispelled by the light of clarity. And you will be the first to hear this truth. But the angels also warn, it is important that you be ready to receive this truth with an open heart. Often, we wait so long for a revelation that when it finally comes, we are not prepared to deal with what it brings. This revelation can open old wounds, it can awaken emotions that you thought were asleep. But at the same time, it offers the chance for deep healing, a healing that can only happen when the truth is spoken. This person feels that she is in debt to you. She knows that her silence, the emotional barriers she raised, caused pain. She realizes how much you have devoted yourself, how much you have waited for this moment. And that is why the angels want you to know that, despite everything, the love she feels for you is true. She just needed time to recognize that, to allow herself to truly feel. And now that she is ready to open her heart, you will have the opportunity to see a side of her that has never been revealed before. This is the most vulnerable side, the side she kept so well, afraid of getting hurt, afraid of not being reciprocated in the way she expected. But the angels are by her side, guiding every step, whispering in her ears that the time to set herself free has come. And with that, comes the big question. Are you ready to hear this truth? Are you prepared for what is to come? Because the angels are setting the stage for something great, something that will change the course of your relationship. They show that this revelation is not the end, but the beginning of something much deeper and more meaningful. What this person has to say can transform everything you have experienced so far. The angels ask you to keep the faith and hope, because true love, the one guided by the heavens, always finds its way back. And this is the path you are about to walk together. As much as this person has distanced themselves, as much as they have tried to resist what they felt, the angels assure that her love for you never faded. It has been there all along, growing silently, waiting for the right moment to bloom. Now, that moment is here. The truth is about to be revealed, and it will bring a change that you never imagined. What is to come is an invitation for you to start building something new, something based on trust, transparency, and above all, love. Get ready, because this revelation will be deeper than anything you have ever heard. The angels are by your side, ready to guide you through this process, ensuring that everything happens as it should, according to the divine plan. As the moment of revelation approaches, the angels continue to prepare the way, guiding not only this person but also you to face this new phase. What is about to happen is not just a simple conversation, not merely another exchange of words. It is a moment of profound emotional and spiritual transformation. The angels say that this truth, which will finally be exposed, has the power to heal old wounds, to dissolve the insecurities that both carry, and to restore the trust that may have worn thin over time. Now, this person is realizing how patient you have been, how silently you waited for this moment. Perhaps you felt alone, not understanding why everything was so complicated, but the angels want you to know that every moment of waiting, every moment of uncertainty, had a purpose. This person was dealing with their own internal challenges, and those challenges needed to be faced before they could fully open their heart to you. The truth that is about to be revealed will not be easy to hear. Not because it is something negative, but because it involves an admission of vulnerability that this person has struggled to avoid for so long. The angels show that she will share her deepest fears, the ones that prevented her from fully surrendering to what you were building together. She will talk about the insecurities that made her hesitate, about the doubts that made her pull away at crucial moments. But behind all of this, the angels want you to know that the love she feels for you is genuine and intense. This person is afraid of not being good enough, of not being able to meet the expectations she believes you have of her. This fear has paralyzed her for a long time, but now, she is ready to face this insecurity and speak openly about everything she has felt. This truth will surprise you in a way you may not have expected. When someone holds their feelings for so long, there is an accumulation of emotions that may seem overwhelming when finally expressed. That person is getting ready to confess everything, to say exactly what has been going on in their mind and heart all this time. They no longer want to run away. They are ready to show themselves truly. The angels also reveal that this moment of clarity did not happen by chance. The universe has been working tirelessly to create the perfect circumstances for this truth to be spoken. There are greater forces at play, preparing both for this new beginning. This relationship, which for so long seemed stuck in a kind of limbo, is about to enter a completely new phase. And this new phase will be marked by transparency and the courage to face one's vulnerabilities. The angels ask you to pay attention to the signs. They are constantly speaking to you, sending messages through synchronicities and coincidences that you may have noticed but not fully understood. If you have been seeing repeated numbers, if certain songs have been playing at unexpected times, or if strange events have been happening, know that none of this is by chance. These are ways the angels are using to prepare your heart for what is to come. This person is also being guided by these signs. Even if they do not fully understand what is happening, they feel that something greater is at play. The sense of urgency they have been experiencing, this growing need to speak the truth, is the result of divine intervention. The angels are by their side, whispering in their ears, saying that the time has come to break free from all the ties of fear and doubt. And now, the question that remains is, how will you react to this revelation? Are you prepared to hear what this person has to say? Because, despite all the doubts and insecurities she felt, the angels show that her love for you is something that goes beyond words, beyond actions. It is a deep feeling, rooted in something much greater than both of you. The angels also reveal that, after this confession, there will be a moment of profound healing for both. This is not just an end of a cycle, it is the beginning of a new journey together, a journey that will be built on much more solid foundations. But for this to happen, both need to be willing to face the truth, to deal with the emotions that may arise, and above all, to forgive. To forgive each other for their flaws, for the absences, for the moments when words were left unsaid. Forgiveness is one of the most important steps in this process, and the angels are ready to help you through this path. They say that, if you allow it, this experience can be transformative, not only for the relationship but also for your personal growth. Because in facing the truths that are about to be revealed, you will also discover more about yourself, about what you truly desire and what you are willing to build from here. The moment of revelation is near, and the angels ask you to keep your heart open. They know it can be scary to face the unknown, but they assure that this truth, however challenging it may seem, will bring with it a light so powerful that it will dissipate all shadows of the past. Get ready to feel a profound relief when this person finally confesses what they have been holding on to for so long. The words they are about to say are not only a reflection of their feelings but also an opening to a new beginning, where both will have the opportunity to build something much more authentic and true. The angels assure that after this revelation, nothing will be the same as before, but this time, it will be different in a much better way. This is the chance for both of you to reconnect on a level you never imagined possible. What is to come will require courage and willingness to face what both of your hearts have desired for so long. But with the angels by your side, guiding each step, this journey will be much lighter than it seems. The moment has come. The revelation is about to happen. And when it does, you will realize that everything you have been through so far has been a preparation for this moment. The angels are now by your side, preparing you for what will be one of the most important conversations you have ever had. This revelation that is about to happen is not just about the feelings this person has kept hidden, but also about the reasons behind the silence. There are deep and even painful truths that have been kept hidden, not out of lack of love, but out of fear of vulnerability, of showing weaknesses, and of facing a past that often weighed on the present. This person has battled old ghosts, unresolved issues that they had never had the courage to share with you until now. And that is precisely what makes this moment so transformative. What is about to be revealed is not just an admission of love, but also a confession about the obstacles that made them hesitate, that pushed them away, even though you felt there was something stronger between you two. The angels say that this is the moment when everything that was hidden will be brought to light, and it will be like opening a portal to a new understanding between you both. Throughout all this time, this person has carried a great emotional responsibility within herself. She wanted to be someone better, wanted to be capable of giving more of herself, but insecurities were like chains that prevented her from moving forward. The angels show that, as much as she wished to be by your side in a complete way, there were unresolved issues, wounds from the past that had not yet healed. And these wounds manifested in behaviors that may have seemed confusing or distant to you. Now, she is ready to strip herself of these emotional armors and tell the truth. It will be difficult for her to admit certain things, but the angels assure that this is necessary so that both can move forward in a healthier and truer way. This is the moment when the masks fall off and the defenses are lowered. Vulnerability will be put to the test, and your love will be challenged, but at the same time strengthened. The angels want you to understand how much this person has struggled to get to this point. It was not easy for her to admit to herself how much she was stuck in old issues, and it will be even harder to share this with you. But in doing so, she is opening a door to healing, both for herself and for your relationship. This is the golden opportunity that the angels have prepared so that both of you can rebuild something new, with much stronger foundations. Get ready to hear about past experiences that have shaped this person in ways that you may not have expected. She will share secrets that she kept for fear of being judged or rejected. But the angels ask you to listen with an open heart, without judgment, because this confession is an offer of trust. She is surrendering herself to you in a way she never has before, and this is a clear sign that she is ready to build something real and lasting. The truth about her feelings is more complex than you imagine. It's not just a matter of love or lack of love, but of internal struggles that have shaped her actions and decisions. And now she wants you to understand where all of this came from, so that together you can overcome any obstacle. She knows she made mistakes at times, that she could have been more open, but the angels say that this is the moment when forgiveness must prevail. Both forgiveness for herself and for you, because what is to come is a new chance, a new opportunity to rewrite the story. The angels are asking you to see this revelation as a gift. It may seem painful at first, because it involves delicate issues, but in the end, you will realize that this will bring new clarity to the relationship. There is no more room for doubts or secrets between you. What this person is about to confess will be the starting point for something much greater, something that you can build together with more confidence and intimacy. And the angels want you to know that after this confession, everything will feel lighter. The connection between you will be strengthened in a way that you may have never imagined. Your love will be more authentic, deeper, because it will be rooted in truth. And just as the angels predicted, this will be the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. But remember, the revelation will not be easy for this person. She is emotionally preparing for it, and the angels are by her side, helping her find the right words to express how she feels. They ask you to have patience, because this is a conversation that may take time. She may need time to fully open up, and emotions may surface in unexpected ways. But in every word she says, there will be a sincerity that cannot be ignored. The angels also ask you to be careful with your reactions. What you are about to hear may stir your emotions, but they are by your side to ensure that you can handle it all in a balanced way. They want you to understand that this revelation is not just a turning point for her, but also for you. Both are growing, both are transforming, and this is part of your spiritual evolution process. This is the moment you have been waiting for so long. The moment when all the pieces of the emotional puzzle will finally fit together. And when that happens, you will see that all the suffering, all the waiting, all the doubts were worth it because what is to come is much greater than any expectation you may have had. The angels assure you that after this revelation, both of you will be more connected than ever, ready to build a relationship based on truth, trust, and unconditional love. They ask you to take a deep breath, to prepare for what is to come with an open heart and a tranquil mind. What you are about to hear may change everything, but the angels guarantee that this change will be for the better. They are with you, now and always, guiding every step of this process. At this moment, with all truths revealed and the weight of the past left behind, you are about to embark on a new phase in your life. This journey that you and this special person are about to embark on, with the support of the angels, will be full of profound transformations, healing, and a love more authentic and true than you ever imagined. Now, the angels ask you to move forward confidently, keeping your heart open and your mind clear for the opportunities that lie ahead. This is the time to embrace the new, to build a future based on truth and trust. If this message touched your heart and you wish to continue receiving guidance from the angels for your life, subscribe to the channel right now. By subscribing, you'll be connecting with messages that can guide you in your decisions, heal your wounds, and bring more clarity to your relationships. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any important videos. Click the subscribe button and come be part of this enlightened journey alongside the angels. The best is yet to come, and we will be together, always with a new message to strengthen your heart.